Most people misunderstand risk. They believe successful people take bigger risks. History tells a different story. The most resilient fortunes are rarely built on one enormous decision. They are built on thousands of carefully designed possibilities. Imagine two entrepreneurs. The first invests everything into one perfect idea. The second builds 10 small experiments. 9 quietly fail. 1 transforms into a machine that continues creating value for years. Who took the greater risk? The answer depends on where you look. One risked capital. The other risked uncertainty. One needed certainty before acting. The other designed a system where uncertainty became an advantage. This is the hidden architecture of asymmetric thinking. Not avoiding failure, containing it. Because the objective is never eliminating risk. It is making sure failure remains small, while success has room to become enormous. Industrial thinking rewarded efficiency. Digital thinking rewards optionality. Factories were expensive to build. Mistakes were costly. Experimentation was limited. Modern infrastructure changed the equation. Software can be copied. Automation can be refined. Digital products can be tested before they are perfected. This changes the economics of innovation. Instead of protecting one large investment, architects distribute many small ones. Each experiment becomes information. Each outcome improves the next decision. Most experiments will never become extraordinary. They do not need to. One exceptional system can repay every unsuccessful attempt many times over. This is why system architects measure portfolios, not projects. The objective is no longer building one perfect business. It is designing an ecosystem of opportunities where success compounds faster than failure accumulates. Every decision eliminates certain futures while creating others. Most people unknowingly reduce their options. They seek certainty, stability, predictability. Architects optimize differently. They maximize possibilities. Every digital asset created becomes another option. Every audience built creates future opportunities. Every software module can evolve into a platform. Every workflow automated creates capacity for the next experiment. The remarkable characteristic of digital systems is that successful outcomes often expand far beyond their original purpose. A simple tool becomes an ecosystem. A newsletter becomes a media company. A niche application becomes essential infrastructure. No one predicts which possibility will become extraordinary. That is precisely why architects continue building options. Because optionality itself is one of the most valuable assets a system can possess. Asymmetry is never an accident. It is engineered. Every scalable digital business quietly follows the same architecture. The first layer is experimentation. Ideas remain inexpensive. Failure remains affordable. The objective is not proving intelligence. It is collecting information. Every experiment reduces uncertainty. The second layer is feedback. Markets speak continuously through clicks, purchases, retention, behavior. Architects do not defend assumptions. They update systems because reality
is always a better strategist than opinion. The third layer is replication. Once a system demonstrates value, it should never remain isolated. Processes become templates. Templates become frameworks. Frameworks become platforms. Knowledge stops behaving like experience. It becomes infrastructure. The fourth layer is scaling. Notice something important. Scaling does not begin after success. It is designed before success arrives. Infrastructure is prepared long before demand appears, because rapid growth without architecture creates collapse. The fifth layer is optionality. This is where asymmetry becomes extraordinary. Every successful asset creates opportunities that never existed before. One software product creates data. Data creates intelligence. Intelligence creates new products. New products create new markets. Every victory opens additional doors. The system begins creating its own future.
Most people judge decisions by immediate outcomes. Architects evaluate something deeper, future possibilities. A failed experiment may produce no revenue, yet reveal an entirely new market. A rejected product may uncover a far stronger customer problem. An unsuccessful campaign may generate data that transforms every future campaign. Nothing is wasted when learning becomes infrastructure. This is the hidden economics of optionality. The immediate outcome is rarely the final outcome. Every experiment creates information. Information improves architecture. Architecture improves future decisions. Future decisions increase the probability of extraordinary outcomes. Notice the pattern. The objective is not maximizing today's profit. It is maximizing tomorrow's possibilities, because possibilities compound. Certainty does not. The greatest obstacle to extraordinary growth is rarely failure. It is certainty. Certainty discourages exploration. It rewards repetition. It convinces organizations that today's system will always remain sufficient. History suggests otherwise. Every dominant technology was once an experiment. Every major platform began as uncertainty. Every transformational business looked insignificant before it looked inevitable. This is why system architects remain intellectually flexible. They do not become attached to individual products. They become attached to learning systems. Because products expire, markets evolve, customer behavior changes, infrastructure adapts. Organizations built around certainty become rigid. Organizations built around experimentation become resilient. One protects existing success. The other continuously creates future success. And over decades, that difference becomes immeasurable. Most people believe intelligence means predicting the future. Architects pursue a different ambition, preparing for multiple futures. Prediction assumes certainty. Architecture embraces uncertainty. No one consistently knows which technology will dominate, which customer will become the largest account, which product will redefine an industry. History repeatedly demonstrates that breakthrough opportunities often arrive from unexpected directions. This is why the strongest systems are not optimized for perfect forecasts. They are optimized for positive surprises. Every new experiment creates another doorway.
Every new asset creates another possibility. Every new capability expands the surface area where opportunity can find the system. The objective is not forcing success. It is increasing the probability that success will eventually find you, because surprise is not the enemy of great architecture. It is often its greatest source of value.
If you want to think like a modern architect, stop asking which single opportunity will make you wealthy. Instead, ask how many independent systems can quietly create opportunities at the same time. One audience, one software product, one automated workflow, one digital asset. None must become extraordinary by themselves. Together, they create resilience. Some will stagnate, some will disappear. A few will compound far beyond expectation. This is how asymmetry quietly transforms an ordinary portfolio into extraordinary architecture. Not because every idea succeeds, because one exceptional outcome changes the mathematics of every previous attempt. Never build a collection of projects. Build a portfolio of systems, because projects end, systems evolve. The future does not reward those who avoid uncertainty. It rewards those who structure uncertainty. Every experiment is a question. Every system is a hypothesis. Every architecture is a framework for discovering what the market has not yet revealed. The greatest fortunes are rarely created by being correct every single time. They are created by ensuring that when the system is correct, the upside has no artificial ceiling. Because failure should always have boundaries. Learning should always accumulate. Opportunity should always expand. That is the mathematics of asymmetric architecture. Small risks, unlimited possibilities. Systems designed to benefit from an unpredictable world. This is Nexera. Decoding systems. Architecting wealth.